Happy Monday, everybody. I'm so excited to be here today with you. My name is Jessica and I am a Saint artist. For those of you that don't know, Saint is a new line of makeup, a game-changing line of makeup where all of your makeup is in one place, one adorable little compact, and it is a one-layer system foundation. So no more complicated different bottles and different palettes and different anything. Hi, Rosie. This is a game changer to simplify your makeup. If you are a busy mom, a working mom, a mom that's at home, a teacher like me, a nurse, anything, this makeup is amazing because, guys, I don't know about you. Maybe it's my age. I don't know. I don't have more than 10 minutes a day to do my makeup. So when I discovered this, I fell in love with this. And I was like, okay, I have to share this with everybody else. Most of all, those ladies out there like myself that we're just kind of running around with our kids, work, whatever it is. Hi, thank you for hopping on, you guys. I love seeing everybody on here. So this is my palette. This is the Saint palette. A lot of you guys here already follow me and you've seen my videos, but if you are new, I wanted to kind of go in depth to what Saint foundation is. So here is my little palette, and this palette in particular has 2 layers. And the first layer that I have is pretty much my eyes, my powder, my eyebrows is here, my setting powder is here, my illuminator for some glow, and all of my eyeshadows. The beauty about this, guys, I was gonna say boys and girls, like I'm a teacher, that comes out naturally. The beauty about this is that when you get your palette, we customize it to your needs. This is my palette, but there are different size palettes. Here we have a palette that fits like the basic foundation, okay, 4 colors. So another beauty about this that I wanted to kind of talk to you about was that everything that Saint sells as far as the makeup is magnetic. And when I say that it's magnetic, I mean that the tins that you get are magnetic. So you pop them in to your palette. Hi you guys. Hi Elaine, I love you. So when you get your stuff, they come in these cute little tins just like this. And then you pop them in to your palette. So let me show you here my full face. I know, I figured. So here you see my full face. This is my contour. I have 2 highlighters, one that you're going to see work its magic to brighten up my eyes. Here I have some lip and cheeks. This one's particular, guys, Frenchie is back in stock. I know a lot of you love Frenchie. I use it as a color corrector. I will use it today in case you guys want to see how that works. My Bella bronzer is right in here. And then I have different lip and cheeks because I am obsessed with having all of the different colors. Yeah, the bigger palette is the bomb. There's even a bigger one, but I don't overwhelm you guys. This is my favorite. Okay, so here, what you're going to see when I color match you guys, if you want to get color match, I color match you for pretty much the first 3 colors. Everything else in Saint is universal. Any of the colors work. Any of the lip and cheeks, that depends on you. Do you like the dark colors? Hi, Anna. Thank you for hopping on. Do you like dark colors, bold colors? Do you like more like a sheer, light? I can definitely help you with that, but the lip and cheeks are all universal. And again, these guys are adorable. They come like this, and do not get fooled. This will last you about 7 or 8 months, maybe a little bit more. So you get the little tins, and the palettes are all magnetic. So you kind of just pop it in, and this helps us save money because we're not ordering stuff that we don't need. So for example, this is my main highlight. I'm gonna get close. You see how I'm seeing the tin? This is my message that I need to just order my color again. So when I order it, I just pop it in. I don't need to replace my whole palette like I used to do. Just like this one. I still have my eyeshadows and all of that good stuff from Tarte. I used to love Tarte, and I still do. I still love their eyeshadows. They're really pigmented. But what used to happen to me is that I used to buy a palette for 2 or 3 colors, and then I wouldn't use the other 10 colors because they just weren't my colors. Here, see, Bubba is my favorite color. When this bad boy runs out, I pop it out, I order it, and then I pop in my new one. Nothing goes to waste. So this is another good thing about Saint. You don't waste product. And then my favorite is that your whole face is right in your hand. One hand. No more messy bags. I'm guilty of that. Not anymore. So anyway, I wanted to make sure that you guys knew what Saint is. So it is cream-based makeup, guys. Cruelty-free, only 11 ingredients. So it's awesome for our faces. I wish I would have been paying more attention to that back in my younger days. I used to throw anything on my face. I didn't care, but now I'm being a little bit more careful. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, you guys. So the brushes from Saint are also very amazing. They are double-ended, so you have one brush, pretty much two brushes. Compare these to MAC and you get 2 for 1. Literally, that's how good it is. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna start with my contour. I have my AC is very cold in my house, so I warmed this one up by just kind of like rubbing it in. This is the detail brush. You guys, the contour has coverage. This is part of your foundation. So don't be afraid of the contour. When you apply your contour, I want you to think of it as part of your foundation. So a lot of the girls get scared. Oh my gosh, I'm not so much better than the MAC brushes. 100% agree. These are so much better, and they are also made to work with the product, which cream. You guys, if you haven't tried cream, it took me 25 years to really play around with cream, and I'm obsessed. You have to try it. Don't order the makeup without a brush. I say it's optional, but I highly recommend that you get the brushes. They are made to work with these products. So anyway, so with the contour, I used to love watching videos of just girls doing their makeup. I used to love the way contour looked, but it was just too complicated for me. I tried it many times with powder and liquid, but since I wasn't a pro, the powders and the liquids set, and then it's hard to kind of play around with and change it or fix it. Cream is very easy to work with. It's very forgiving. So if you mess up, it's not a big deal. You just kind of like fix it really quick. So what I like to do with my contour is I like to place it kind of like right beneath my temple, and I just make one line right there. Okay, that is my contour. Do not bring it too close in. What we're doing with the contour is just lifting our cheeks. So I'm going to give the illusion that I have lifted cheeks. Your contour looks scary because of the color, because we are trying to mimic shadows. They're very cool and ashy colors. That's the point. Do not confuse it with bronzer, which is warm, like a suntan. This is supposed to be very ashy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, right here. You guys, my hair is a hot mess right now because I will be going on Facebook Live right after this to do my hair with Lunge. So if you wanna hop on a little later and watch my disaster of my hair look normal, I would love to see you there later on as well. Okay, so that's pretty much, guys, this is what we are so afraid of with contour. Okay, so it's literally 2 lines, 1 and 2. I also like to add contour to my forehead from temple to temple. Okay, this doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to see how these colors blend in when I start blending these guys out. It looks amazing. Okay, and then I also like to just go ahead and chisel out. Why are you setting the contour higher than before? Okay, so there's 2 different ways to do contour. I'm gonna do a video. Normally, we put the contour right here beneath our cheekbone. But I've seen that the higher you add the contour, the more lifted our cheekbones look. So you're going to notice, and I should have done it here. I'm gonna do a video of the contour below your cheekbone and above. Both of them are correct. There is no right way, but my way now is to put it right above, and you'll see why. It's gonna lift up even more than it does if I put it lower down. So if you wanna play around with the contour, Elaine, and place it right above your cheekbone and push up when I blend, it's gonna look amazing. All right, then right here, I am going to just chisel out my jawline. This is super optional. You guys do not have to do that. Just make sure that when you add your contour, you don't look up, because when we look up, the skin goes down, and you don't wanna have like a little shadow here giving you a double chin if you don't have one. This is, again, optional. Luckily for me, I don't have a double chin yet, but the moment that I do not contour it. So yes, we need to lift. I call it my cheek bra, you guys. Put on that cheek bra. Let's go ahead and lift everywhere that we possibly can. So yes, Elaine, right now I'm adding my contour higher up. It's just a different way, and it makes your cheeks look, you're gonna see at the end. Darn it, I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna do 2 ways. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna show you how contour looks when I place it in the other way. Oh my God, my face is super red, you guys. That's okay. You'll see the magic happen. So this is another way that we can add contour, which is right here. And this is what we've all been used to, contour. Okay, so notice this contour, how much higher it is. Look at this contour, how much lower it is. They're both gonna look okay, but I want you guys to notice the difference, okay? 2 different ways of doing contour. I've done it like this forever. I've been doing it like this now because I noticed such a huge difference, okay? So temple to temple, 2 different ways of using contour. I added it right to my jawline. And that's pretty much it for my contour. That's it. Now I'm gonna go into my second color. I'm playing around with these colors today. You guys, I love playing around with makeup. I am using the color Moonlit. Oh, I'm gonna use a Frenchie. So Frenchie's back in stock, you guys. If you don't have it, I recommend you get it. It's a beautiful salmon lip and cheek, and it also serves as a corrector for these dark little circles that I have going on here. So when you color correct with Frenchie, you have to make sure that you put very little. You don't want to add a lot, okay? Again, this is a salmon color. So for those of you that don't know, why is pink going to help me? The color salmon pink cancels out browns. That goes back to like the color wheel. Pink, and I'm gonna call it salmon because it really is closer to salmon. The color salmon cancels out browns. I have always had, and they're not really bags, they're just pigmentation. I have like, you see the corner of my eyes are very brownish. So the salmon color will cancel those colors out. So very, I even use my finger for that, okay? Just kind of like, do not add a lot. Remember that the skin under your eyes is very thin, very sensitive. If you put extra product on your eyes, it's gonna cake up. This makeup is amazing, but if you add too much makeup, it's going to cake up. It's going to get into those fine lines, and those fine lines are just going to be calling everybody's attention. So the less product you have, the better it is. Okay, so there it is. I'm going to do my other eye next. Here, I'm going to go in with what we call a highlight, but it's really concealer, you guys. It's concealer. We just don't call it highlight in Saint World. Oh my God, you guys, look at my canas. Yeah, I'm going to be doing my Facebook hair tutorial next to fix that. So I'm going in, this is the buff brush. I'm going heavy because again, I'm gonna be on Facebook doing a video with longe hair. So I'm going heavy today. I'm gonna go in and I'm going to just dab right on top of that Frenchie to get rid of those dark colors that I have. And again, you wanna make sure that when you apply this, guys, lift. I mean, I don't go anywhere without my bra because I want to be lifted. And this is the same thing with this. Let's lift those cheeks. It's almost like giving you kind of a little bit of a mini facelift without paying all the money or going through all the pain. So notice, you got to be really sensitive under your eyes. You want to press this makeup. You don't see me swiping. I'm not swiping. I used to use Tarte concealer. Did anybody else use Tarte concealer? And I used to swipe it. I used to put that on and just swipe it. Now I've learned that you need to press gently under your eyes, get that into those fine lines. And you guys, you don't have to get too close to your lash line. I've been using, I don't really like black eyeliner as often, but I put eyeshadow under my lash line. So I kind of like that look. It's kind of like a sexy eyeshadow look. So I do leave that a little bit. You see, I don't get so close to my lash line. So no more swiping. You just dab and press. I'm not sure if everybody here is like me. I do have wrinkles under my eyes. I really do have them. They're there. So I am pressing, making sure that that makeup is pressed in. Okay. Again, a little bit goes a long way. So you see how that Frenchie, the lip and cheek that I'm using as a color corrector is gone. You do not see it. Please look at the difference. Oh my God. I didn't wear makeup to work today, so everybody saw me like this. Okay, so look at the difference of the brightener. So Andrea, I know you're here. You wanted the concealer. We don't call it concealer in Saint. I like to call it concealer so that you guys know what we mean. Look at the difference that makes. It brightens you up. It makes you look awake and alive for me. So I also like to brighten up. I'm using Moonlit for the first time, Elaine, and I'm loving it. I never use Moonlit. I'm running out of my aura, but I like this one a lot. So I also like to place this right between my eyebrows. You guys know that there is something called the imaginary triangle, okay? So this imaginary triangle that people talk about is this triangle right here. So picture an imaginary upside down triangle, right here. I'm literally about to pull out a Sharpie and just color a triangle here so that you guys can see. And the reason why that triangle is so important is when we talk to a person, when you take a picture, when you're on video, that's where people look. Nobody looks over here. I mean, if you have food in your teeth, they're gonna be looking at your teeth. But most of the time, it's right here. Your eyes, between your eyebrows and your mouth, because they look at you when you're speaking. That is the area that we want to make sure that we brighten. That's the part that we wanna make pretty and bright and awake and alive. All right, so light colors brighten us up. These contour colors, if you're just hopping on, guys, this was on purpose. I'm doing this for Elaine. There is a difference on how you can place your contour. I'll go back to that in a little bit. Okay, so gonna do the other eye. I am using Frenchie. You guys, it's back in stock. I will be shocked if it lasts very long. I had like 6 people that I messaged that were waiting for Frenchie. I would definitely order that and just save one as your backup. So I'm just dabbing it in. This looks crazy, but it works. Okay, I use Frenchie more like when I go out. I don't use it every day, but I definitely notice a difference when I add it. So I'm just dabbing it in, getting rid of that pigmentation that I have. This is also amazing. Correct me if I'm wrong, melasma. If you have melasma, Frenchie, OMG, will do the job for you. It covers sunspots. You just have to be really careful that you don't apply a ton of it. You cannot go in and go deep. It's almost like it's not even on your fingers. It's dabbing it. The beauty of cream is that it warms up with your skin. Remember, we have a temperature, we're warm. These colors in here are in tin, so they're a little bit cool. It's almost like when you put them on your face, it's like magic. It's easy to work with. Okay, so I love you too. Thank you guys for hopping on. Okay, so there goes my lip and cheek. And I'm actually gonna use this today to show you that I use it as a color corrector, lip and cheek, and I love it as a lipstick because I love the nudes. Now I'm gonna go in, I'm using the color Moonlit as my concealer. When I color match you, you're not gonna see concealers on the website. It is called a highlight. So, and the purpose of this is because our foundation is only made up of highlights and contours. So even though I'm using Moonlit as a concealer, it's somebody's main color. It is somebody's main color. So the consistency of all these colors are the same, except the contours are a little bit more tackier. They're thicker because that's just how contour is. But the creams are so easy to work with, you guys. I'm dying for everybody to try it. Okay, so again, lifting up. I am lifting up, and then I add this on the side of my nose because I have some redness. And I love that this is gonna look really crazy today, so you can see how nice it blends out. Thank you guys for hopping on. I don't see everybody's name. I just see your social media handle, like your Instagram handle, but I see you. I see you guys. Thank you so much. Wave hello to me. I know I see everybody here. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so there goes my brightener. Pretty much that's it. Now, this is the buff brush. I'm gonna switch it over and I'm gonna go into my main color. So I would also color match you for this color. This is the color that matches your skin the most. So I like one thin layer of makeup on my face. Been there, done that. I've done the liquid foundation and then I set it with the powder foundation and then I set setting powder. Oh my gosh, those days are over. So what I'm gonna do is, this is my main color. I used to be Goddess in the summer. Now I am Mango. It's a one shade lighter. And now you're gonna notice that I don't have any makeup here, right? You can tell where I don't have any makeup. I'm gonna get up nice and close so you guys can see my not perfect skin. I have a lot of redness. I do have a lot of texture. But here we go. This is my main color and it's like painting by numbers. I'm literally going to add this color and it's gonna neutralize my skin color. It's so pretty. It doesn't change me. It's not like I'm gonna walk into a party and they're gonna be like, oh my God, how much makeup does she have on? This is just like a little second layer of makeup. Hi, Cassandra. So again, I like to swipe it softly. I love the chiseled look, so I kind of go in there and I get really close to my contour. And now you can tell where I don't have any makeup on. You see this little spot right here? There's no makeup. So I'm gonna go in there and I'm just gonna dab it. Okay, here, I'm gonna go ahead and just apply some here. Again, I'm using the buff brush. The buff brush is amazing for full coverage. Same thing here. This side is different because my contour is lower. I want you guys to see the difference of this. Guys, make sure that you pull up and you kind of get your ear. You don't want to look like you have a mask on, even though this makeup is very natural looking. You still want to make sure that you kind of bring that up. Don't kind of stop over here. This little piece here needs some love too. Okay, same thing here. I don't have any makeup. Since my contour is lower on this side, I'm going to add a little bit of my main color right above it. Okay, don't forget your little mustache area. Okay. Don't forget, I put contour here and I put brightening here, but I have nothing in between. So I'm gonna add that color right over here. This doesn't have to be perfect, you guys, because it blends like a dream. So you just place it. Don't forget your temples. I'm gonna flip my brush over one more time. I kind of like to clean up my eyebrows with this, so I add a tiny little bit right here of the brightening shade. Just like that. All right. Okay, so that's pretty much it. My nose, I'm gonna add a little bit of my main color. The redness is like magic and it goes away. And now I'm gonna get ready to blend. So now you saw my 3 colors: contour, my brightening shade, and my main shade. The 3 colors, and I didn't overlap. The only place that I overlapped was when I added my Frenchie. That's it. So to blend, here we go. Woo, this is the best part. There's many different ways you can blend. A lot of you girls have different brushes that I've recommended. If you told me that you can only afford one brush, I gave you one brush. The 30-second, do I have that one in my makeup? My purse. Oh, the 30-second hack. Oh, it's not this one. I don't even have it here. I don't have it. Okay, I have stuff in my car. The 30-second hack brush is a brush that is very easy if you only can afford one brush. That brush does it all. I actually use it. It's not my favorite because you guys, as an artist, I have all of the brushes. So it's easier for me to tell you this is my favorite, because I get it. I have them all. But it depends on your budget. Don't get overwhelmed with all of the brushes that I have. Some of you bought all of the brushes. That's amazing. If you only have one brush, you can make this happen as well. So what I like to do is my contour, right? This is my contour brush. This one is my concealer and my main foundation brush. And this is my lip and cheek and bronzer brush. I love to blend with this guy. I love to blend with it. So what I do is I take this guy here. I make sure that I kind of wipe it because I do use it for other things. Now, your contour on your face. That's the only contour that you don't mind if it drops a little bit. I love kind of like that ombre effect. So you're gonna see what I mean. I'm gonna get up nice and close. Don't mind my canitas up there. And I'm literally gonna stipple and make sure that I get near that hairline. You guys, I promise you, I'm gonna do my hair. Okay, I don't normally look like this. Okay, there it is, guys. 2 seconds, and I blended that out. And look at how pretty the transition of dark to light. All right, dark to light. It gives you, guys, we're not one-dimensional. Obviously, look at my nose. That sucker's like 5D. But we're not dimensional. We don't want a big flat forehead. And that's what traditional makeup does, right? We would go in and we would add a whole layer of foundation. And I don't know about you, but I never used contour. So my face must have looked flat for many years. Not anymore. Okay, so make sure that you blend that. What you want is to make sure that you don't have any harsh lines. So I do my forehead. I kind of wipe it over here. Now, here, I'm gonna just softly make sure that this is blended and that I don't have any harsh lines here. I'm going really soft and I'm just kind of like stippling and bringing that upward. Just like that. God, I feel beautiful already. Okay, then I'm gonna leave my contour and my cheekbones last. Here, I'm just going to, again, make sure that this is all blended out. Don't forget your contour. If you do your jawline, bring it back and down. A lot of you, including myself, I usually have like a really white neck because I always wear a hat at the beach. So when I bring down the contour, it kind of like matches my face a little bit to my neck. All right. Okay, and then here we go. Hi, Rachel. You're beautiful, my friend. I love you. Okay, here we go. Now, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Okay. I am going to go in, I'm gonna use my detail hack. I can also blend with this, but since I'm doing two different looks, I wanna make sure that it's nice and good. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna go into my contour one more time. I like my contour nice and chiseled. And I'm going here, I'm just gonna push up. As I'm pushing, I'm dabbing, okay? So again, guys, I'm going dark with my makeup because I'm doing a Facebook Live. I want like that Jennifer Lopez look, pow, type of thing. Okay, you're gonna notice, okay? Here is, that's how simple that contour was. And now here, I want you to notice, I'm gonna do the same thing. There's nothing wrong with this side. Push it up. Again, you blend it till you feel like, okay, that's where I want it, okay? Now that I did that, I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm gonna clean this up. It came too low. I don't like it so low. I'm gonna clean it. This is the beauty of cream. Okay. And I want to see if you guys can really tell the difference here. Okay. Can you guys tell how much lifted this is? I mean, damn, right? Huge. This is okay, you guys. This is fine. This is the traditional way of putting contour. I mean, again, I never did contour because it was too complicated, but I knew that if I did that sucker, that's where it was going to be. That's where it was going to be. I can still blend it a tiny little bit, but notice, this is a more sexier, lifted, much better way. This bra is working a lot better than this one for my face, okay? It all depends on your face. You gotta kind of play around with it to see what you want. So now I'm gonna just go back. I kind of dab it. Same thing here. No harsh lines. A lot of people are afraid of contour. It's not hard as long as you don't have harsh lines. Now, personally for me, I love the chisel look. So I always go back. I know I do not add any more makeup to this buff brush, but I clean it up. Okay? I clean it up. You can clean it up here as well. It's like a little swoosh. Okay? And then you just kind of like dab it. No harsh lines. All right. You guys see the difference? I think I see it a lot. Okay. So that is pretty much my whole foundation system. I want to show you guys too, the placement for the lip and cheek. Guys, back in the days, I remember myself, right? We would put our lip and cheek, our blush right there, right here. Guys, we're not 15 anymore and we don't want to look like Raggedy Ann anymore. So what we want to do is just give a little bit of a flushed look. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to use Frenchie. Guys, I can't say it enough. It's back in stock. Maybe it's gone. I'm not sure. Okay, so just like there is a huge difference. Thank you, you guys. I'm glad you see the difference. The same way you can see the difference, I'm going to show you here how blush looks when you put it right over your apples of your cheek and right up here. So I'm going in with Frenchie. Those of you that are just getting your makeup, you guys, it's very pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. I promise you when I tell you that these little tins will last you 5 or 6 months if you use it correctly. So I'm gonna go ahead. So where do we place our lip and cheek? This is how we used to do it. Oh man, I'm gonna look crazy on my Facebook Live. Okay, here, remember this. And Riza did a video today, I think, doing the same thing. Okay, now again, this is preference. I just gave myself a cute little flush look. It looks like I have color to my skin. Now I'm gonna show you how I like to place my blush, okay? I like to go in, always using the iris of my eye, like right kind of like there. I use it and I apply it on top of my contour, back. This is how actually I've always done my blush like this. Okay, just like that. I flip my brush over, give it a swirl, and I want you to notice the difference. Okay, guys, tell me, do you see the difference? Do you see it? Let me look sexy, hold on. Here and here. Can you guys tell? Just the placement of the lip and cheek. All right, here is towards the back on top of the contour. Here is just closer on the apples of my cheek going back. Big difference for me. Okay, all right. So again, you guys, both ways are okay. And you know what? I'm at the age where I'm like, you know what? I do my makeup how I want it to look. I'm not here to put my makeup so that somebody can tell me I did it right. But for me, I definitely like this on my face a lot better than this side. So this is definitely the way to go. Again, this is the same color that I use as my color corrector. Okay, so next. You guys know me, I'm a beach girl. I went to the beach this weekend, by the way. It was beautiful, amazing. But I still use bronzer. So now when I color match you for your contour. That one, I do look at your undertones, the roots of your hair, your eyebrows. That's how I pick your contour. Bella bronzer is universal. It goes for everyone. If you have really dark complexion, I probably won't recommend it because you're freaking beautiful already and you have a glow. But when you're pale and yellow like me, like my mom says that I look sick, definitely I'm obsessed with the my bronzer. I swear, my mom, every time I walk in, she goes, oh my God, are you anemic? Have you gone to the doctor? I have like a yellow. So bronzer for me definitely is a must. So it's also a cream and it doesn't have shimmer. I used to use my Tarte bronzer and I realize now how I don't like shimmer. I don't like shimmer on my bronzer. So here, same brush, I'm gonna swirl it, okay? And I'm going to make this look really dramatic so that you can see the warmth. Let me see if you guys can see it on camera. Okay. Okay, so you guys, yeah, you can kind of see. I'm gonna add a little bit more. All right, so there you can see, I'm gonna step back a little bit. This is a lot warmer than what my contour was, okay? So where do we usually get a cute little suntan when we're walking at the beach, right? You remember when I was young, I would come and I would feel like super like suntan and I would throw on my eyeliner. Oh my gosh, I remember those days. Okay, so now I fake my tan. So I'm putting this right above my eyebrows, very little, and I'm just pushing away to give myself a little bit of warmth right above my temples, right there. Hi, you guys. Thanks so much for hopping on. Just doing a little beginner's tutorial. Okay, just like that right there. And then I always like to kind of add some to my nose because I always do like to get a little bit of a glow. Again, this is suntan without the UV rays. All right. And bring it down. Always bring whatever you have left, bring it down your neck unless you're wearing a white shirt, then I don't recommend it because just like any other makeup, it's gonna get on there. All right, there we go. All right, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna add my illuminator, which I am going to, okay, I'll use this one. This is the color Glamazing, a little bit. Also, this is another one, personal preference. I don't like my illuminator in front. I like my illuminator behind. So let me show you. I'll use this side of the brush. A little bit goes a long way. This is supposed to be so subtle that you kind of only see it when there's like that perfect ray of light. Okay, right there. And then I just kind of like blend it out. So only, I mean, I think here you can kind of, I see it. I don't know if you guys see it. You don't see it when I'm looking forward, but as soon as I turn my face and that light hits it, it's like a tiny little glow. It's so cute. So that's where I like to apply that. Here, I'm not gonna apply, hi, how are you, Debbie? A lot of people apply their illuminator right here. That's not my style. You can do it. I like it again, almost on top of the blush, just kind of back. All right, look at that. A little bit goes a long way. I think that these illuminators will last you 20 years because you do not need a lot. This makeup goes a long way. Thank you, you guys, for all your hearts and your loves. I love it. Thank you so much. Okay, all right, so there goes that. I always like to add a tiny little bit on my nose, right here, okay? And on your Cupid's bow. And then I just kind of like buff it away. Just like that, all right? And then I will end this with my lips. So again, I'm going to use indigo, very little, as a lip liner, and then I'm going to add Frenchie on top of it because it makes like the perfect little mix. I can't talk and do this, so. All right, and this is how my senior picture looks, just like that with my brown lipstick and lip gloss. I'm trying to give myself fuller lips here. Thank you, Elaine. I can tell you the colors. And can you guys believe these are my real eyelashes? Off subject. No more lash extensions for me. I am using the Hello Lash Therapy. Oh my God, it works. Magic does exist. All right. And then with your finger, dab it out. You don't want those harsh lines. Like I said, that was my senior picture. I should pull that sucker out. Okay. All right, and now I'm gonna go in with Frenchie. You're gonna see how pretty this looks. All right, there goes Frenchie. It's a very, see, like it's a salmon, and I mix it with indigo to give it like a nude color. See, indigo, my best friend. Sometimes I'm just in the mood for like a natural lip. And then you guys, that is it. If you have oily skin, Anna, if you're still here, the setting powder is back in stock. It came back out today. You can use this to set your makeup in your T-zone. If you have an oily T-zone, I definitely like to add this under my eyes to kind of set that makeup right in here. And guys, how adorable is that everything fits in your palette? I am getting into the dewy look of makeup, so I kind of like my face to have a little bit of a dew look. But if you like the matte look, this is perfect. Those smile lines, again, this is the Vanilla Dust. It is back in stock. All right, and you guys, that is it. I don't use this at night, but for the video purposes, I set my makeup with the setting spray that I also use as a primer. Kind of press it on. And that should even have your makeup last a little bit longer throughout the day. Okay, you guys, I will, listen, look, I know you guys are always so beautiful telling me, oh my God, your hair looks amazing. So this is my crazy hair. I will be on Facebook doing a video on curling this hair because oh my God, yeah, this is it. This is bad. So if you want to catch me on Facebook, I will be doing a hair tutorial on how to use the Lange products. And if not, you girls, thank you so much for watching. If you need to get color matched, send me a message. All I need is a selfie of you with no makeup. I will recommend the colors. My link is in my bio, right on my link tree. Just click on shop makeup. Guys, it is an affordable line of makeup cruelty-free, only 11 ingredients, one layer, no cake face, no more messy bags. You have to try it to believe it. The company, guys, free returns, free exchanges. That's how sure they are on the product. And if I didn't love it, I wouldn't be sharing it with you. Please make sure to just message me and I will help you with any questions that you have. If you are interested in the artist program, also message me if you think you can do what I'm doing, which is no big deal. Honestly, I can also help you with that, okay? So you guys, thank you so much for hopping on. I hope that this was helpful. 2 different looks. It's así se queda till tomorrow, till tonight. Have a great night. Thank you, you guys. I love you. Mwah. Bye.